Welcome to Strong in the Broken Places. This is episode number 14. And today we're going to talk about identifying our needs, that thing that we specifically need to become strong in our broken place. But first, let's do this. Let's clarify the difference between a want and a need, because there's a big difference. There's a huge gap between the things that we want and the things that we need. I may want something, but I don't necessarily need it. In fact, I may want something that may be contrary to me becoming strong in my broken place. So we need to be careful there, and we need to make that distinction between wants and needs. You may want something, but it's not essential to your recovery. You may want something, but it may be detrimental to you becoming strong in your broken place. So let's identify those things as well. So what's it mean to identify a need? What's it mean to identify that which is essential for our recovery, that which is essential to us becoming strong in our broken place? And let me use a personal example. My addiction, my recovery. I need to be sober. I need to stay clean. So I've identified that need. I identified that, okay, I need to remain sober, not only just for my own personal health and recuperation, but it'll keep me out of prison. Okay, so I have a couple reasons that I need to stay clean. Now, I don't want to worry about tomorrow. I don't want to worry about next week. I don't want to worry about for the rest of my life, because a lot of times addicts are going to be like, how in the world am I ever going to stay clean for the rest of my life? The rest of your life at this particular point is too much. Let's just focus on today. Let's just focus on right now. So today, one of my needs for today is I need to remain clean today. I need to remain in my recovery today. And just for today, that's all I'm going to be worried about. That's all I'm going to be focused on is my need to be strong in that broken place of my addiction, and I want to stay sober today. Let's talk about another need that I have that I'm addressing today, and that is the technological gap in my life. Because 1 month ago, I was living in the Stone Age, and now I'm in the free world, and we got this thing called technology. So there's this huge tech gap in my life that needs to be filled. There's this humongous vacuum that I need to be filled. So this is another specific need that I have. I need to learn this technology. So what am I doing to address those issues? Today I'm going to work on the computer. Yesterday I worked on the computer. Someone sent me a Microsoft book. I don't know who sent it to me, but I appreciate it. And I will be going through that book today. So I'm addressing those needs every single day. And this is something else that has been very helpful to me in this process, are mentors. I've been tapping into different people in different areas of my life. The same mentor that is helping me with technology might not necessarily be the person I need for my recovery. So whatever area that is essential for you to become strong in your broken place, find help. There's somebody out there with you. There's somebody out there for you in that specific area. So this one person might not be good for all areas of your life. And it's okay to find different people to help you in different areas of your life. So now let's talk about you for a minute. Where do you need to become strong in your broken place? Is it with your health? Is it with your diet? Is it with keeping commitments? Is it with following through on what you say? What about your relationships in your life? Are there any areas in your life where you need to make amends? Forgiveness. Maybe you need to simply just forgive yourself. So that was the hardest thing for me to do when I was incarcerated, was forgive myself. And I must have forgiven myself 1,000 times, because I would forgive myself and I thought, okay, Jeff, you forgave yourself, let's move on. But the problem was I was still suffering the consequences of my actions 30 years ago. And that's a weight that I'm going to be carrying around for the rest of my life, whether I'm in prison or not. So sometimes we just have to forgive ourselves. We just have to let go. We're not forgetting. I'll never forget. Let's not forget. There's a difference between forgiveness and forgetting. So I don't want to forget where I came from. I don't want to forget what I did, because that compels me to be a better person. That compels me to do better. I know I can be better. I know I can do better. Okay, what's another area of our life that we can identify to become strong in our broken places? What about career? Educational training, career training, vocational training. What do I need to do in my life to advance myself? Am I in debt over my head? How do I address that need? Getting out of debt. There's people out there to help you get out of debt. There's people out there to address your need for career training, educational training, vocational training. So let's identify that need. And that's the first thing we need to do. Identify the need. And here, this is super important too. Put it on paper. Write it down. Write your need down. Okay. There's something magical that happens when we put something on a piece of paper, because now it's just not out there in the atmosphere. It's just not out there. Once I write it down and put it on a piece of paper, it becomes tangible. So make your needs tangible and let's start addressing them. And I hope you have a really good day today. Let's find something to be grateful for first thing this morning. Let's find something to be grateful for as soon as you see this. Just think, okay, what am I grateful for? And then let's address our needs. And I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, be strong in your broken place.